Breakfast is often the most important meal of the day, or should I say the first meal of the day is normally the most important. After a night's sleep and after that fast, the body requires rich nutrients or high nutrient food for normal functioning. So this morning I am sharing with us breakfast. We know sometimes we seldom get all of the necessary nutrient in place, the fiber, the vegetable, fruits, etc. etc. Again, we have to be also mindful that the world diabetes figures, or the amount of persons that have diabetes worldwide, is increasing. And as such, we have to be very careful and mindful that it is the best that we try to have the first meal or the first two meals of the day. I want to share with us a wrap. It may be the healthiest wrap ever. And I'm gonna let you have a look at what I will be having for breakfast. So for breakfast this morning, I will show you first and then tell you so you can see what I have. Colorful breakfast. So I'll start with my left hand side. This is some barbecue chicken with sesame seed. And this barbecue chicken has tomatoes, sweet pepper, and there's some chicken inside here. But right at the top you see I put some, trying to focus, it's some mulberry. Right at the top, those dark looking. And I have my purple onion and all the color. And so we have a balance there. And then I have 2 flatbreads. And these are cornmeal based. So it's an alternative. There's some amount of wheat flour. And again, we have to be careful. Many persons say, oh, wheat flour and whole wheat flour. Honestly, based on research, they are the same thing. Then there I have an egg, a well done egg. So you see the amount of protein that I have there. Also, I have some fresh vegetable. So I have cucumbers there. And I have tomatoes. But at the outer part, I sort of garnish it again with some mulberry. So fruits are there, vegetable are there also. There's a small amount of carbohydrate. And we have that mixed chicken salad. But this is one of my most important ingredients. Vegetable, green vegetable, lettuce. Botanically, we refer to it as Lactusa sativa. And this is what I'm going to use to make my wrap, the lettuce. So normally persons would have used tortilla or some other flatbread to make their wrap. But today, healthiest wrap you may ever get, I'm going to use lettuce. And I remove the bonier part of the more crunchier part of the leaves. So I'm going to show us how we do that wrap. Again, if you are new to the channel, it is Malachi mmmrowe giving you Malachi's perspective on things. So here, I'm going to do my demonstration. So I'm going to take one of the wrap, my vegetable wrap. So I'm going to put in some of my fresh cucumber and fresh tomato, right? And again, it depends on how I want to do it. I'm going to add a piece of egg. This egg is well done. This is how I like it. It depends on how you want your eggs. I'm going to put piece in. Then I'm going to ensure that some amount of chicken is in and all of that mix from this prepared barbecue chicken. ensure that I have 1 or so mulberry in it. So look at it before I make the wrap, right? So here I have them, so I'm going to fold and have the complete thing in my mouth. So then, tilting the camera a little, so I'm going to eat. So that is one wrap. Here I can use a larger leaf, so I'll get some more protein in. So this is breakfast. We need to try and let our breakfast be as healthy as possible. And again, for the children, if children are involved, it has to be as colorful as possible because they like color. Sure that my fruit is in. So I'm having a balance here, my antioxidants from the fruits and some of the vegetable. Again, if you have dressing, but also put a little dressing on it. Remember, it's your most important meal. So I'm going to wrap. Then, and you can depend on how fancy you want to make the wrap. And then I'm going to eat. Scrumptious. So tasty and delicious, but healthy too. So again, it is Malachi perspective. Tell me what you like about this best breakfast that I'm having. Are you willing to try? Again, another piece of leaf, add in my egg, cucumbers, tomato, fruit and mulberry, get a piece of chicken, and some of the cooked. Some of the vegetable is cooked, partially cooked, more like a saute type, and the rest of it is fresh. So again, here we go, one more. Tell you, this is great and wonderful. Could also use my flatbread to add to my wrap. And I'm gonna put peas at the base. So a little more carbohydrate for energy. And it doesn't matter what you put on first. At the end of the day, it is the balance that we want. Fruit is there. Some of the fresh vegetable. I always add my cucumber for crunch. Okay, so it's a good way to introduce your vegetables to the children or the kids. And it's a good way for you to eat some of those vegetables that you're not so comfortable with. Here we go again. Wonderful. But no, you'd like to try it. Again, if you don't have all the ingredients that I had used, you can use yours, a twist to it. So instead of mulberry, you could use other fruits. It could be citrus, and you remove the outer part, use the pulp, whichever fruit you have. Apple, again, your vegetable could have been of any sort. Your protein too could be anything. Could be fish, it could be pork if you use pork or beef. It could be processed or unprocessed. So ham and bacon and those. But again, the important thing, our vegetable. So just showing you another view of my breakfast. Adding my protein again. I'll always add my cucumber for crumbs, some fresh tomatoes, mulberry. And this is a very good fruit, very rich in antioxidants. Ideal for your smoothies too, your exotic fruit smoothie. And here I'll add another piece of my flatbread. Adding a little twist to these wrap. Right? So at the end of the day, you want to get it as covered as is possible. So you want to get it as covered as possible. And that is it, it's covered. So when you put it in your mouth, you get nearly everything in your mouth. Right? Tilting the camera a little so you can see while I'm having it. So I'm going to have this one here. So there you go. Nicely arrayed. Nicely balanced. Let me know what you think. Comment section. And give this video a like if you think it is healthy and it's colorful and it added balance and it is a right start for the day. Then give the video a thumbs up. Remember, it is Malachi perspective. So that was my breakfast idea. Very balanced and very healthy. Again, this will help to reduce incidence of high cholesterol or incidence of diabetes, or reduce that demand for insulin. Again, we have to be healthier. Yes, it may be difficult for us to access some of these resources, but at the end of the day, it is our health, and health is very, very important. Yes, you heard it, and Malachi perspective. Remember to subscribe if you are new. The persons who have subscribed, thank you so much. Big shout out to one of my subscribers, Max F, always encouraging, always supporting the channel. Right? Thank you very much.